Yonas, and then I disappeared and I did some leveling. I made some gear better than what I had before. Get more weapons because they're good weapons. So I kind of leveled up a little, got some better gear stuff. And now we are just on our way to look for a hidden cache underneath an obelisk. It should be just that way. So we're just gonna go run this way. The more I run around in this place, the more I really want to mount, but I don't want to pay the money for the DLC. So, well, not yet anyway. I might do it when I finish the main story and get to a point where I'll do the DLC quests when I get there, but to buy a DLC just for the mount, or the ability to ride the mount, it's not quite worth it. Okay, so this is the obelisk. Oh. Okay. So we got this one. Find the hidden entrance. So first we're gonna find stairs. Crawl, soldier, crawl, 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 crawl. Trying to get all the loots. You guys okay? It popped up in the right of the screen, so it's not that it wasn't obvious. Run. Oh. Run. Oh. Ancient Soulwarden cache. Ooh, graphics. That looks fairly easy, short, fun. Now we're gonna go back to Yonas. Yonas! We're a tank, so we can just do this. Yonas, I'm coming! Yonas, I have your... Aha! Ruined Azoth Heart. I have it. Because right now we're trying to find a way to get the hot evil chick out of my head. Apparently this is one way to help me. We'll see.
Well now, it's been an age since I laid eyes on one of these. It brings back many memories. Not all of them painful either.
Well, good for you, bud.
For the next component of the Azoth staff, you must acquire one of our consecrated cross pieces. It will be tricky, however, as there are certainly none of these just lying about in an old chest.
So where do I get one?
Yes, you may need to be resourceful. To the west, you will find the ancient structure that houses the forge. It was used by the Soulwarden Order even before my time. So, you may still find materials scattered throughout.
So now I've got to play blacksmith. Okay.
Mind you, tread lightly, young one. Such places belong to the past. And the past has a habit of fighting back on this island.
Oh god, okay. So it's not that far. In fact, closer than with that obelisk. Access the forge within the room of volcano. We've got an X. We've got an so smart for randomly activating things. Hello. I'm here. Thank you guys. This way now. Okay. My tank, I can take the damage. There he is. Yonas! Yonas! I've got the cross piece, Yonas!
I see you managed it after all. A fine crosspiece. Almost as fine as Forge Master Ezra once made. Did you have any trouble?
Just a little bit, you know. That Forge Master attacked me.
Ezra? It stands to reason that he would remain at his forge even after the light left him. He never did let it go cold. I am sure he would be pleased with your work. I fear there is little time to prepare you for what approaches. While you were away, I met a traveler who spoke of corrupted coming down from the north. I suspect they are driven on by the same vice that plagues your mind.
Is she their leader?
I do not know. The traveler said the corrupted rally around something called the Tempest, a being they worship like a god. If this is the same being that haunts you, I fear your soul may be in great peril.
Doesn't change our thoughts.
No. Other than maybe to give us a greater sense of urgency. But this is a momentous occasion. You are ready to forge your Azoth staff, and the Soulwardens will soon be born anew.
Ready when you are.
I cannot go. You must do this alone. It will require the sacrifice of part of your soul. Place the pieces of the staff on the ancient altar near the shattered obelisk. Then brace yourself. I will be with you in spirit.
We're getting an edge of stuff. The power of magic compels you. Oh, so I gotta actually go in here. Oh, this is gonna be...
Wood and metal can be broken, but an ideal endures. And even in small defeats, I step closer to my victory.
Obviously, we haven't started, Yonas! I made the special stuff! Yonas!
Welcome back. And look at you, still as fresh as a newborn babe. Most aspiring Soulwardens return looking at least a little pale. You must have extra soul to spare. I have had time to give our predicament some thought. While we now possess an Azoth staff, it is but a beginning, and even armed with such an implement, we too are no bulwark against corruption.
Oh no. We need to rally others.
I think so. Go back to Oxborough. Shout from the rooftops. Bang pots and pans if you must. Rally their men and women at arms to meet the armies coming their way. You hold their only hope for salvation.
What will you do, Yonas?
I must make preparations. The hardest part of becoming a Soulwarden is still ahead, my young friend. Rally the city against the corrupted in the north, and then meet me in the southern ruins. Then you can become a true Soulwarden. If you still wish it.
Oh. Okay, Oxborough. Here's a fast travel point right here, so once of that, we'll TP over to Oxborough. Mind you. Very cool. Faster. Really faster, faster. Right. Alright.
At last! Someone in this foppish little city I can have a decent conversation with. Come on over. Gab a minute with your friend Grace. I've been poking around town, collecting gossip from all these fine lords and ladies. I might stay a while. There's a lot of coin changing hands around here, let me tell you. This town is much older than it looks. Believe it or not, it was the bleeding Roman legions that first made it into a proper village. But it soon became a trading hub for all sorts. The crossroads of Aeternum. And so it was. People coming from all over to buy and sell, and the gold in the town's coffers piled up. The trade barons ran the place for profit. No kings, no queens, and no messing. Each of the town's factions had its own enforcers, and for a while that seemed to work. But it was only a matter of time until vice and greed turned to violence. Fighting broke out in the streets, and the whole town burned down. But coin has a way of fixing things fast. Out of the ashes, the town of Oxborough came to life. The trade barons built it back, bigger, stronger, and more profitable than ever. And word is it's been smooth sailing ever since. Even when the corruption spread across the land centuries ago, Oxborough was still sitting pretty. These days, coin's flowing like never before, but the trade barons hoard their wealth from the shadows. It may be tricky, but there's a fortune to be made here, and Grace O'Malley won't be leaving until she gets her share.
Alright,
So now you know what I've been up to. What about you? I see that fancy new staff you're toting around. What do you plan to do with that?
Well, I need allies to back corruption.
I thought enough red-eyed rotters on the beach. If you get in a jam, I've got your back. But I'm not enlisting in that crusade. These fine folks seem to think they haven't a problem in the world beyond a shortage of herbs. You might try the constable.
Constable Marcia.
That's the one. She's a former Roman legionnaire. And you didn't hear it from me, but I hear her husband's gone missing. She might listen.
Hey. Constable. I know where your husband is.
Hello, my busy friend. The signs are good today. I feel quite certain today's the day Centurion Mesha will finally return home.
I'm sorry, but your husband is corrupted.
Corrupted? That's preposterous. He's battled the demon hordes more times across the centuries than I can count. Besides, I would have seen the signs. I've heard the reports, of course. Corrupted in some isolated spots in North Everfall. But they're not massing for an attack. All the signs are good.
Shouldn't we make sure?
Now you sound like my husband, always skeptical. He'll return soon. For now, try Captain Dubois. Perhaps he can spare some soldiers for you.
Woman. Woman.
A fine day to you, traveler. I trust your meeting with the constable was mutually beneficial? Was there anything I can offer you to support your interests?
Yes, soldiers to fight corrupted.
Oh, well, I've heard the reports, and I salute your courage in battling the Crimson Menace. That staff appears to be a formidable weapon. Unfortunately, I cannot send soldiers to join you on your mission. Every available guardsman is deployed now in an effort to combat the current crisis.
What crisis is there?
Why, you haven't heard? Impossible! There's a devastating shortage of herbs. Many of our wealthier citizens depend on such herbs for happiness and health.
Oh my god.
The herbalist who normally caters to our city is named Ao, but he hasn't made an appearance in months. We've sent search parties.
Is that really a crisis?
For Oxborough, it is a crisis of the highest order. So by all means, your campaign gets my full moral support. But do look out for How. Good luck!
Oh my I love that. The invasion of Everfall. Repel the corrupted in North Everfall. Look what happened to Hal. And I believe, if you remember, he's the hermit seller. So loud.
Do you see this? Or are you just going to walk on by like everyone else? Huh, these roads are supposed to be safe. What dark times these must be for people to just turn away from a poor innocent merchant who's been waylaid by rabid wolves.
You need to take me back.
Oh no, the wolves were vicious and slobbery, but they didn't get any of the good stuff. I just need someone to help right me cart. Do I look like a lumberjack? Or some muscle-bound warrior who can lift a heavy weight with their pinky finger? I need help here.
I can ride your cart. Stand by.
Finally, someone with a heart. Help me out here and I'll see you richly rewarded in Oxborough. I've got friends there in high places, I do.
Oh my god. That looks epic. Are we fighting? I think we're fighting. Yeah. Really? Source of power!
The destiny of this island is already decided. Do you not see it? The weak shall succumb, and the strong shall prevail.
Oh, I need it to respawn. Come on, buddy.
Raise your fist against the human storm, but it is a force of nature and destiny. Join the justice, flee the storm.
No one's gonna believe us, but oh well.
I can't believe it. Is it really them?
Herbs and spices for everyone! Hero House to the rescue! I can't believe it. Oxborough survives its greatest threat yet.
I told you these people are something else. Got their heads in the clouds. I've never met a herbalist as popular as your Mr. How. But maybe they weren't picking the right herbs. You and I know the truth, don't we? Herbalist How may get all the glory, but you're the one who did the work. You're the real hero.
Look, I don't seek applause.
Nah, you'd be a fool if you did. Flying your flag everywhere is just an invitation for trouble. You and the old codger are more my sort of people.
Ah, yes. Let us go talk to the Dissolution. I wonder if she'll believe her husband's dead.
Hal made it back! And with all his goods intact. This is marvelous! One less thing to worry about.
And what about the corruption?
I feel confident this will sort itself out. Hal's return is such an auspicious occasion. I must believe that Centurion Mesha will return very soon now.
Oh my god. Yeah, if I was my character in the game and I had free choice, I probably would have just let Oxford die. Probably just would have let the invasion happen. But man, this is pretty far away. Not far away. Just over here. I remember this
The staff has done its work. I can taste it in the air. Consecrated ground will repel the corrupted for a time. I'd say you were born to be a Soulwarden. If that weren't such a tragic notion.
You can taste corruption.
Oh yes, a side effect of the process. Like it or not, you'll be able to taste corruption soon too. Like a rotten tooth, sweet with decay, followed by an aftertaste of blood. It quite ruins dessert, I'm afraid. Your success with the staff you forged proves your readiness. It is now time for you to face this final step to becoming a true Soulwarden.
Oh god, what must I do now?
You must acquire a heart gem. Your defense against corruption. A vessel you'll use to encase your soul and protect it. A cold vault within your chest.
Within my chest.
Yes. But do not get hung up on details. There will be a time to discuss such things. For now, you must simply acquire the gem. Look here. These ancient guardians were once human, proud warriors. In a war now lost to time, they sacrificed in ways much like the Soulwardens.
So they have heart gems.
No, but the elements for creating a heart gem, they do. This will be no easy task, but I believe in you. I will.
Alright. Oh, level up. Oh, activity card. Okay. don't use the warhammer. I'm fairly great at it, so I'm going to use the warhammer more. Especially now that I've got a bit of the feet ain't the god as of the dust. So we're going to have to go for 7, but there's a lot of people here. Okay, now. Not if I do. Hey guys! I need an ancient guardian. Is there an ancient guardian here? That didn't work. Sorry, pasture. That's it up there, I believe. So we've got the heart gem. So does that mean there's still one more step and we've got to like put our heart in it? Or does it like into our chest and place our heart in the soul? Sounds a bit dangerous, little bud. Find out. They should be just up there.
Look at that! An empty heart gem. Almost brings a tear to my eye. Take a good look, because this thing is going to become part of you forever. A Soulwarden's power comes from creating distance in your soul, like a firebreak in the forest. The heart gem provides that barrier, inuring your soul against corruption.
So I'll be immune to corruption?
Not entirely. You can still fall to temptation or rage, but it offers protection, a buffer. Sadly, it also buffers against the taste of food, the warmth of sunlight, the love of another. Are you sure you're ready?
Yes, what I have to do.
Oh, that part is simple. Easier than it was, at least. You just have to die.
Sorry, did you just say I have to die?
That is the easy part. First, you must enter the Heart Forge and face its guardian. Then we will complete the ritual. Trust me now, and go.
I feel like I'm really over-leveled for this. But it's mainly because these missions give so much XP there. Yeah. Mind you, there was a couple off-cam sessions.
For this to work, you must surrender without reservation.
Yeah, just casually sacrifice myself. It is.
Be still. The ritual is complete. For better or worse, you are now a true Soulwarden.
Well, look at it. Yeah, Soulwarden. That wasn't so bad. What an outrageous.
Our bond will not be so easily severed. You have shielded your heart, but not your mind. Your mind will guide you to me.
I don't know what that is, but I want to. No, actually, no. I'm gonna go to Yonas, finish this session. What as our staff, we are now a Soulwarden. So let's go see what Yonas has to say.
Welcome back, Soulwarden. You are now part of a legacy that goes back beyond the reach of history. You have done more than surrender a life. You have surrendered your own soul. The initiation of a new Soulwarden once called for a feast, attended by the entire Order. But with just the two of us, I suspect it would make for a rather dull affair.
We need to recruit more soldiers.
Yes, we must find allies as well. We needed to repeat the failed experiment of doing this alone. Such fools we were, to turn away those who sought to support us.
Why did you turn them away?
Arrogance. The childish notion we were special, that we alone were destined to save the world.
I will not repeat
There was a priest who warned us, counseled humility, but we refused his suggestions and his support.
We could search for him now.
A suitable start, I suppose. Brother Umberto trudged off to Brightwood, as I recall. It's a dark and dead forest now, but perhaps he remains there. Meet me at the Shadow Mine Shrine. and we'll go from there.
Okay, wow, look at that. We are now officially Soulwarden. Yay! With our legendary Azov staff. Awesome. We're going to end it here. I think it's a good place to end it. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day/night. And I'll see you when I see you. Okay?